Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Bringing it out. It's Worthy. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Scanning the field, it's Little. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slant. Good read and a nice throw for the 1st.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking downfield, it's Little. Moves left out of the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Grab behind the line, it's Worthy. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes a quick catch. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He's swarmed by the defense.
I'll give the defense a lot of credit there. They were ready for this option play. Good awareness and containment to be able to force them into this upcoming 3rd down situation.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Auburn. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Promising start to the drive, but now two incompletion sets up a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw it. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The Auburn offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Using his legs, it's Savage. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Here's the 2nd down play. Throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
1st and 10 now for the offense. To the air, it's Little. Nice grab. It's Savage.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Keeps it on the design run. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught by the receiver. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And the back gets the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the option play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, it's Little. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So as we begin the second quarter, the first play will be a field goal try. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Using his legs here. End zone ahead. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, I can't believe the quarterback took it all the way to the end zone. That is a big-time play. The defense, to their credit, had everybody covered, but they forgot to account for the mobility of this quarterback and sure made him pay for it.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Quick completion to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. He's going to hand this off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Dropping back, it's Little. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Found some room at the 45. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made over the middle.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They keep him guessing with a run. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Tar Heels will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Worthy. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Good enough for the first down at the 37.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Scanning the field. It's Little. Catch made on the right side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. And that one's picked off. What a play. He can go. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Boy, in an instant, Chris, you go from having a chance to cut into this lead to now being down double digits after the interception return for a touchdown. What a play by this defense.
The extra point is good, so it's 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Worthy. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. That's an important first down on that running play. To throw, it's Little. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? He's hit just before the throw. Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. Well, sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's controversial, but that lineman a little bit too far downfield, and that's a costly penalty. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. They look to throw it here on second down. Not able to connect. Incomplete. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, what a grab! Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing, and frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quarterback's got it on the option. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. But there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Powering through. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. And it's a direct snap. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's Savage. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
North Carolina.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grabs behind the line. It's Claiborne. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the grab. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And the Tar Heels have first and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
You know, as a quarterback, you end up having one of those days that everybody wants to talk about. How'd you do it? What a big day throwing the football the way he has today. Well, it takes catches like this and efforts like this to be able to allow you to have a great game.
And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. Send the back in motion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Catch made on the left side. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the option play here. Touchdown, UNC. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Little. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Now the offense is set up with a short field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Worthy. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Auburn offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He'll take a deep shot here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. Nobody can bring him down. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Worthy. And the returner will be brought down. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Lets it fly to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times. And
the Tar Heels line it up with 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Caught in the backfield. It's Savage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion sets up a second down play. Handoff to the back. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Let's go.
Looking to pass. It's Little. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense off the field after that sack. The punting unit now on. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And here's the return now from midfield. Oh, the ball comes loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession.
That's exactly what the defense needed here to get back into this game, a chance to get the turnover, and instead of getting on top of it, the ball ends up going out of bounds where the offense will retain possession.
And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Tar Heels. This passing game is on fire today. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. He Tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Savage. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire. The defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back. It's Little. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
On third down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers on the field, so let's see about the call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. On first and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw.
Boy, this is great effort. I mean, he gets his foot down, but it's meaningless without the yardage to follow.
Now it's second down here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Auburn getting set for the first and 10 coming up.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
This is the sixth play on the drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Savage. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. Now let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the handoff. It's Savage. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Caught behind the line. It's Parker. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Looking downfield. It's Little. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
And they'll use the ground game here. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Oh, it's a reverse. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Trying to run it. It's Claiborne. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. On the ground, it's Claiborne. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. What in the world? Here comes the punt team with the offense in the red zone. They'll kick it away here. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Quick throw to the right, it's caught. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. And there's the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
An important 3rd down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here.
North Carolina.
So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. The receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
That completion makes it second and medium. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pounding away with the run game. As the first down is still going. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's a crucial play to keep them out of danger there. A first down now at their own 12. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game of playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Second down after that previous play. QB decides to keep it here. Gets past the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
How about this call? Unbelievable job here by this quarterback. You know, the running back's had a monster day. It's a perfect time to surprise the defense, keep it himself, and pick up the yards you need.
And the Tar Heels line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's that defense shifting again. And the offense will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee.